Well, good morning. This is a little section from 1 Clement 65:2. He charis tu koriu hemon Iesu Christu meth humon kai meta panton pantake ton keklemenon hupa tu theu kai di autu. First thing to notice is this is a capital eta, so this is the article. Goes with charis, which is the grace. The next thing to notice is how these genitives sort of work together. The grace of God, sort of telling you whose grace. Our Lord. Which Lord? Our Lord. This is probably it's called apposition. Who is our Lord? Jesus Christ. Right here, there's an implied verb. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you. Okay. This genitive is governed by the preposition. Notice that meth and meta, these are the same preposition. Panton, all, in a genitive plural. Pantake, everywhere. So all of you everywhere. Here's our participle. So like I've told you in class, the way that I handle them, I put a participle there, and then I can deal with either the verb side and noun side. When it comes to the verb side, maybe isn't the best way to say it, but the verbal maybe aspect. The first thing I'll notice is that it is reduplicated. Okay, so it's perfect. This is the middle passive participle morpheme, so I'm dealing with a passive. Could be middle. The verbal root or the lexical form is kaleo. Okay, see how it gets changed to the perfect stem. Then I have to deal with the other side, the noun aspect of it. Looks to be a genitive, masculine plural. Could be feminine, could be neuter, because they all have the same omega nu ending. So when I'm looking for the participle, I'm looking for reduplication, or at least the perfect participle. I've got reduplication, I've got the participle morpheme, and then I've got the ending. Because I have the article here, I know that I'm dealing with an adjectival participle. This is probably an adjectival participle functioning as a substantive. So it's sort of standing in the place of a noun. How would I translate that? I would translate that as a relative clause. We'll get to that in just a second. Those who have been called by God and through Him. Okay, hupa here deals with the agency of the passive voice participle here. This is passive, so we don't know who's doing the calling. Hupa tells us that God's doing the calling. Okay. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you and with all those who have been called everywhere, those everywhere who have been called by God and through Him. Okay, so it's a little bit awkward getting it into English, even though in Greek it seems to make good sense. So participle functioning as a substantive. What is the point? This is Clement saying, hey, grace be with you and with everyone everywhere who has been called by God and through Him. So really, Clement's greeting sort of applies to us today as well. Have a great weekend.